Shalom, shalom, shalom. I'd like to start off this video by giving all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Acha Kodash. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles, the elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Peace, salutations, and blessings to the hopeful elect of the house of Israel. All right, let's jump straight into it. This lesson will be pertaining to the prayer that our forefather Tobit did in his affliction. Okay, so it says here in Hosea 5:15, I will go to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face. In their affliction, they will seek me early. And that word early goes into diligence. Okay, when we're going through hell, where we're going through oppression, where we're suffering, that's really the time where Israel, as a whole, not speaking of the elect, but as a whole, the Israelites as a whole, they turn to the Lord and cry for help, cry for salvation. Okay, and especially just to say that in this time, in our affliction, coming into this truth, now we're afflicted and grieved in the spirit, and we call upon Yahweh to come and deliver us. All right, that's what we're seeking for. That's what we're waiting for. Salvation. We're groaning. Okay, for salvation. Okay, we acknowledge our iniquity. We acknowledge our offense. We acknowledge that we disobeyed the commandments of Yahweh Shai. We acknowledge that we went off. So we're turning to Yahweh Shai, not only being grieved with ourselves, but also with our enemies. We're turning to Yahweh Shai, hoping for salvation and mercy in the times to come. Okay, so that being said, let's jump straight into the prayer that Tobit did. It says here, start at Tobit 3:1. Then being grieved, did weep, and in my sorrow prayed, saying. So again, already there it tells you the setup of that instance. Okay, our forefather Tobit was already afflicted in the spirit because, again, if you read the previous chapter, it tells you how his wife, in a sense, mocked him or grieved him with her words. Okay, she cut him with her words, as to why he was going through suffering. Okay, where as it says, she that is my enemy. Okay, basically she mocked him in a sense like, oh, you've done all these deeds, you put your life in danger to bury your brothers and sisters that died in this oppression, in this captivity, and now you're blind. Where is all the reward for your sacrifices? Where's all the reward for your serving Yahweh Hashem Yahushai? Okay, so now he's being grieved. You see, he's in sorrow. And let's see his mindset and the way that he's thinking. Okay, so verse 2 it says, O Lord, thou art just, and all thy works and all thy ways are mercy and truth, and thou judgest truly and justly forever. Okay, so already there he's not blaming the Lord for what's happening unto him. He's really turning to the Lord, saying, hey, everything that you do is right. Okay, so he's not blaming the Lord. He's in a sense, he's acknowledging his sin. Okay, remember me and look on me. Punish me not for my sins. Already there, he's telling you, he's acknowledging his faults. He knows that he's not perfect. He knows that he's not perfect. Okay, he knows that he has gone off. We all acknowledge our sins coming into this truth. We understand that through Yahushua is the only way that we can be saved. It says in the scripture, it says, he that says that he has sinned not maketh the Most High a liar, and the truth is not in him. We are all guilty. Okay, it says here, remember me and look on me. Punish me not for my sins and ignorance and the sins of my fathers who have sinned before thee. For they obey not thy commandments, wherefore thou hast delivered us for a spoil, and unto captivity, and unto death, and for a proverb of reproach to all the nations among whom we are dispersed. Okay, so basically everything that I was saying this in the beginning, because of our disobedience, because of our sins, we are given over unto captivity, unto death, and for proverbs unto these nations where we've been scattered. Okay, so we're Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, we're this, we're that, we're Spics, we're this, we're that. Okay, but we're not the Israelites. We're not the sons of the Most High. We're not Yashar Allah. This is not how they look at us, man. They look at us like scum, the scum of the earth. That's how the children of the Most High are looked down on this side, man. Okay, but again, that all goes because of our transgressions, because of our disobedience to the first covenant. Okay. Now it says here, and now thy judgments are many and true. Deal with me according to my sins and my fathers, because we have not kept thy commandments, neither have walked in the truth before thee. So again, he's acknowledging his faults. He's acknowledging his sins. He's not trying to justify himself in the midst in front of Yahweh Bashem Yahshai. He's acknowledging his own faults, as we are to acknowledge our faults in this walk. Okay, understanding, acknowledging our faults and putting our trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahshai. Okay, again, knowing that his judgments are true and they're right. Okay, so again, verse 6, now therefore deal with me as it seemeth best unto thee, and command my spirit to be taken from me. So to that point, he's grieved unto death, to the point he's praying for death, man. You know, even Paul said, for me to live is hamashak, to die is gain. Okay, because Paul understood that, hey, it's better for me to be in the kingdom of heaven, to be in the spiritual realm, because at least then I'll be at rest. I won't have to deal with the afflictions of this world. I won't have to deal with paying rent, waking up and being oppressed by the heathens. I will have to wake up in a world where confusion is the only thing that is being pushed. Okay, in a world, in the upside down, bizarre world. You see, it's better to, in that sense, Tobit was praying to go back in the spirit realm, at least to rest. Okay, and to be separated from the cursing, from the mockery of these heathens, and again his wife, who forwarded the affliction. Okay, and it says here, that I'm so like now therefore deal with me as it seemeth best unto thee, and command my spirit to be taken from me, that I may be dissolved and become earth. For it is profitable for me to die rather than to live, because I have heard false reproaches and have much sorrow. Command therefore that I may be delivered out of this distress, and go into the everlasting place. Turn not thy face away from me. You see? So that was the prayer that Tobit did at that time. Okay, because he was so afflicted. He's telling the Lord, look at what I've done. Look at my walk. Forgive me for my sins. This and that. He's not justifying himself. In a sense, he has the right mindset. Even to the point where he's asking for death because he's being falsely accused. He's being mocked, and that's the walk of a prophet. That's the walk of those that follow after righteousness, man. To be hated by the world. Okay, to be looked as to be deemed as evil, because you're to be deemed as evil and become a prey because you depart from evil. Okay, the like I said before, the offscoring of the earth. Okay, how much more the elect of Yahweh Shemel Shai that reject the ways of this earth. They're not following the multitude to do evil, but rather walk in the straight path, the straight gate, the path of difficulty, so that they can inherit life everlasting. Okay. So it says here, and it came to pass, verse 7, and it came to pass the same day at Ekbatan, a city of Media, Sarah, the daughter of Regel, was also reproached by her father's maid, because that she had been married to 7 husbands, whom Asmodeus, the evil spirit, had killed before they had lain with her. Dost thou not know, they said, that thou hast strangled thine husbands? Thou hast already 7 husbands, neither was thou named after any of them. So again, even her, she was plagued by a demon that was there killing the men that she was promised to before she could lay with them. Okay, and that's all of the Lord ultimately. Okay, but because of that action, something that happened in the spirit, she's being condemned, she's being cursed, she's being mocked. Okay, you see. And that all that situation happened according to the Lord's will for something greater to happen, to establish something. Okay, the Lord, as it says, my ways are higher than your ways. Okay, you see, such as heaven higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways. We cannot understand. Sometimes you might go through hell. You might go through a situation you don't know, understand why you're going through the situation. You might be catching hell, and enormous hell. Okay, an enormous amount of hell, but that's really for the moment. Okay, the present suffering is not to be compared with the glory that we shall obtain. Okay, the Lord is making us go through certain situations, so that at the end of it, if you endure until the end, the Lord may be glorified by your walk. the things that we're going through is really at the end of the day to glorify Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. To say, yes, he put me in that situation. At the same time, he took me out of it and he made me stronger in the faith. Okay, because throughout that process, throughout that affliction, I cleaved unto him. Okay, and because of my faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, I obtained victory in that situation. And then hopefully we endure unto the end, so we can have the ultimate victory, which is life everlasting, rulership over the nations, becoming joint heirs with Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. Okay, it says here, verse 9, wherefore dost thou beat us for them? If they be dead, go thy ways after them. Let us never see of thee either son or daughter. And again, in that time, for a woman, it was like it was life and death to bear child for their husband, to continue the lineage of a man. Okay, in a sense, a woman without child, a woman that is childless, is really without in a sense, she's without worth. Okay, she's become worthless if she can't produce child. That's why a lot of women in that time were being grieved. It tells you about the mother of John the Baptist. Okay, at one point, I believe the mother of John the Baptist and the mother of Eli. Yes, the mother of Eli. Both of them were mocked, okay, for not being able to produce seed for their husband, okay, to give birth, okay. But eventually the Lord, it was, and again, it was the Lord who sealed their womb and eventually opened it so that they could produce the child for their husband, and that mockery, that affliction may be passed away from them. But again, even them they prayed, for that tribulation to pass away. So again, to push the importance of prayer, and again, the fact that the Lord makes you go through things so that his name may be glorified. Okay, same thing goes with I believe the mother of Isaac. You see, even the mother of Isaac, her womb was closed till she was up in age. Okay, she gave birth unto Isaac when she was up in age, man. Okay, all that for the purpose of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Okay, so it says here, wherefore thou, verse 10, Salakia, when she heard these things, she was very sorrowful, that she thought to have strangled herself, and she said, I am the only daughter of my father, and if I do this, it shall be a reproach unto him, and I shall bring his old age with sorrow unto the grave. So even then she thought, she had some sense unto her. She's like, I can't kill myself because of the things that I'm going through. Okay, but because that's gonna afflict my parents, even even after I get buried, even after my death, my parents are gonna go to the grave with sorrow. So I can't let that happen. So it says here, then she prayed towards the window and said, blessed art thou, O Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and thine holy and glorious name is blessed and honorable forever. Let all thy works praise thee forever. So again, that's how she started her prayer. Okay, she honored Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. She honored the name of the Lord. Okay, she said, let all your works be praised forever. Oh now, O Lord, I set mine eyes and my face towards thee. And again, Salakia, just to push again that mentality that it's in their affliction. In your affliction, you should cleave unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. When you're going through hell, when you're going through adversity, that's the moment where you're supposed to cleave unto him. You know, not only in your adversity, even when you're doing good, but even more in your adversity, because again, the Lord hears your prayer. Even in the good and the bad, you should pray always. That's the mentality. But in your affliction, that's when your spirit is really hurting and really like that feeling of wanting that deliverance. That's when that kicks in. Because when everything is going well, yes, you're going to pray for salvation, you're going to pray for the end of this kingdom, but that emotion, that feeling is not really there because you're doing good, you're in a good situation. But when you're going through hell and adversity, and that feeling is different. There's a different kind of force to that prayer when you're actually going through it. You see, hence the two prayers that Tobit has done, and that Tobit has done and Sarah has done. Okay, because again, even Tobit asked for death, and I believe Sarah, when we're gonna keep reading, she's also asking for death. Okay, when you're not asking for death. You see, when your life is going good, your investment, you're about to hit a nice return on your investment. Okay, you're about to get married next week. Your daughter is about to graduate. This and that. Everything's going well in your life. You're about to purchase a new car and this and that. You're not praying to die tomorrow. You're not praying for death. You see, you're in your comfort. You see, but anyways, it says here, verse 12. And now, O Lord, set thine eyes and my face, I set my eyes and my face towards thee, and say, take me out of the earth, that I may hear no more the reproach. So the fact that she was being so much reproached that she wanted to die, man. Because again, like I said, that the role in those days, the role of a woman, the fact of not being able to bring forth a child for to not being able to bring forth progenitor, a child for the husband, that's like a great reproach unto the woman in that time, man. Okay, you see, because again, that was their role. That was their role in those days, man. They didn't have Daddy Esau, the government, taking care of them. There's really the husband, the head of the household, who was taking care of the family. So without being able to bring forth a seed, it's like they're not fully fulfilling the role as a wife. Okay, it says here, thou knowest, Lord, that I am pure from all sins with men. Okay, so she's basically saying, you know that I'm a virgin. Okay, and that I have not polluted my name nor the name of my father in the land of my captivity. I am the only daughter of my father, neither have I meant any child to be his heir, neither any kinsman nor any son of his alive, to whom I may keep myself for a wife. My 7 husbands are already dead, and why should I live? But if it please not thee that I should die, command some regard to be had of me, and pity taken on me, that I hear no more reproach. So the prayer of them both were heard before the majesty of the great power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and Raphael was sent to heal them both. Okay, that is to scale away the whiteness of Tobit's eyes, and to give Sarah the daughter of Ragos for a wife to Tobias the son of Tobit, and to bind Asmodeus the evil spirit, because she belongeth to Tobias by a right of inheritance. Because already it already tells you that, like I said, the ways of the Lord are higher than our ways. Okay, the fact that all this situation with Sarah, all that situation with Tobit, was really for them to cry unto the Lord, and for him to hear his prayer, and to go and heal them. Okay, Raphael was sent by a decree of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, to go heal those 2 individuals, to deliver them out of that situation, so that they can glorify Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai by overcoming the adversity that they went through. Okay, but it all started with them praying unto the Lord, okay, for deliverance. You see, it says here, the selfsame time came Tobit home and entered into the house, and Sarah, the daughter of Ragel, came down from her upper chamber. All right, so again, just again to show you that there's no such thing as coincidence. Everyone that comes into your life, everything that happens into your life, everything was orchestrated already in the heavens. Everything that's there with you today, everyone that you're gonna meet eventually, everyone that you met, and whoever fell off or whoever's still there, it's all of the Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay, the Lord declares the end before the beginning, and He says what the end is better than the beginning. All right, so whoever's there today, is because they're meant to be here for now, and if they're still there tomorrow, that's beautiful. If they're not, hey, that's it. Okay, but regardless, it's all about the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, for us to pray unto Him, and to seek for Him, and to trust in Him. That's the only way that we'll be able to obtain victory on this side, and mercy from the evils that are about to come. All right, so that being said, Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. Until next time, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Wa'akadash Brakatah. Okay, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahushai, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahushai, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahushai. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Peace, salutations, and blessing unto the hopeful elect. Until next lesson, Shalom. Lord willing, this was edifying.